Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I have already discussed about that things with you, how can pass some of the data to an HTTP response, right? So now in this video, I want to discuss about one of the most important things, that is our apps. As I told you in Django, if you want to create some of the project, you can actually create it with combine multiple apps. Like for right now, I want to give you some of the example. If you want to create some of the inventory management system, into the inventory management system, they have the multiple module, right? You have to add one of the module as an employee. Okay, you have to create one of the module as an employee, and also you have to create another module as a salary. And also we will need that pause, we will need that expense. We'll need that expense, income, and then the report, right? So that all actually that module. So together all that module, you have to build one of the inventory management system. So now I think friend, you can well understand about it. So this every individual module call as in Django as an app. Okay, that means you have to create one of the app as an employee, you have to create another app as a salary, pause, expense, income, the report, and combine everything. You have to create one of the Django project. So that's called as a app. Okay, so now I want to do for our project, I want to create, first of all, want to create one of the apps. So right now I think its concept is should be very much clear to you. So that's all that module is called as in Django as an app. Okay, so together multiple apps, we will create one of the projects. So right now we don't need this, I just make that as a don't save. So now I want to create one of the app. So if you want to create that app, so right now our server is done, so better I want to create this app with using our this terminal. So I just close it, and now I open our new terminal. So that is our project directory. That means that is actually our project directory. So from here we have to actually redirect it to our this portfolio, because of all here that is our project, right? So if you change that directory, as I told you, you have to go to the change directory and then tab. So that is our portfolio folder. So that is in our appropriate file location. So here I want to create one of the app, and if you want to create it, first of all you have to write down as a Django. Okay, Django admin. And into the Django admin, if you want to create it, then as I told you before, into the Django admin, they have one of the command line as a start app. So now we will use it. Okay, that means the start app, and I just name one of the app name as an employee. Okay, I just name it as an employee. Perfect. Now click as a enter. Now it should be created one of the folder. You can see automatically created one of the folder as an employee. So that is actually our app. Okay, so now if you open it, and into the employee folder, here you can see there is, as I told you before, into the app area, automatically it should be created one of the view file, and also here there is a models. That means all the database related everything we'll do with our these models. So I will discuss about that things later. So now that is actually our view. Okay, so previously in our default one, they have no view file, so I have created one of the view file. But when you actually create as an app, into the app area, automatically it should be providing you all that views. And also here you can see they have no file for the URLs, and that is actually our main mother URLs. So as I told you before, so that is our mother URLs. And now if you want to create some of the individual URLs for a specific this application, then you can also create it. So I will also discuss about that things with you, friend. Don't worry, as I told you, I have designed this course like that way. Everything step by step will be more clear to you. So now I think you can well understand about it, how can create some of the application. That means that is actually our app. So I have created one of the app as an employee. So that is our employee app. And as I told you before, when you create any kinds of app, first of all here we have to list it, right? We have to list it in our main project, and that is our setting. Into the setting area, they have all that our install app, right? So into the install app area, first of all you have to actually install it. That means you have to add it on here. So I have created one of the application name as an employee. So now here we have to add it. So I just name it as employee. Okay, so make that sure your spelling is correct. So that will be the same name as an employee. So that will be as an employee. Perfect. Make that sure you add it. So whatever the app you will be created, you have to add it in our this install app area. And here, as I told you, that is our default URL. So that is our all the default URL. So if you want to create some of the big project, then into the big project, then here you have to actually add all the to your URL in particular that area. That means in our main area. So it will be little bit annoying, right? So here, if you want to make that separation, like here, if you want to create all that employee related URL, if you want to save in particular that employee application area, you can also do it. So it's called as that URL mapping. So literally I will also show you. So right now, first of all, here I want to create another file, because I want to actually separate it all that our employee related, that means the employee application related every URL I want to save it on here. So you have to create one of the file as a URLs .py. So I just simply create one of the file as a urls.py, and that is our for our this application, that means the employee application. So how can link this application? In our next video I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.